We are heading into mission number 22, Legendary Battle. And immediately upon entering this, it's looking godlike being.
That it will end the same way.
Oh, joy. Okay, so he's just choosing to take advantage of Dante's good nature. Mundus, this is your first and probably biggest mistake.
Trish, no. Useless scum. Failure is one thing, but taking an odd behavior like that. What is the matter? It is time to end your life.
What?
How much longer are you going to keep sapping? Come out and show yourself, Mundus.
Okay. Okay, Mundus is an interesting foe.
Why, my mother? Just like I think, Trish. Silence!
So Mundus looks to have a giant cavity in his chest. I would assume that's where the weak point would be. Okay. This feels like it's going to be one of those final bosses that changes up the entire gameplay in order to make it make sense. Come on. I mean, nothing wrong with an epic final battle, but ouch. Not even sure what hit me there. Oh, laser beams. Itty bitty laser beams. Like needles. The closer I get, the heavier they're gonna hit. Sparta, this isn't working. Whee! Am I able to do this? Oh, I'm just throwing fireballs. These aren't bullets. Joyful. Which means technically I am perfectly fine playing bullet hell. Or playing the bullet hell. Oh joy, what are we doing now? Oh, okay, a fraction of power of our old friend Griffin. Makes sense. We've got laser beams brought out by our friend the Nightmare. We have the lava pillar thing that Phantom used to use. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on. I'm surprised I'm actually landing half of these strikes right now. Be that as it may. Oh, yep, I'm dead. That's fine. Okay, so we got to start from the very beginning again, but I think that this will be easy enough to do a second time, especially given that Mundus in the initial run was pretty powerless at first. I say after just getting absolutely demolished there. I think I'm getting too focused on dealing damage, not focused enough on avoiding it. Which is a bit of a problem for me. Makes me wonder what their original battle looked like between Sparta and Mundus. Because I know that there was a third demon involved in that battle. But what its name was and what its powers are, I have no idea. It won't work against Mundus. Yeah, that tracks. It's all good. I have the Vital Star, which was meant exclusively to save my life in case of such an occasion. The rods of destiny that he's firing at me are more than easy enough to defeat. And come on, let's just break through the shield quick. There we go. We can deal damage again. Oh! Okay. That was a lot more potent than I thought it would be. Didn't realize that that was like I had a super attack ready for him. But cool, good to know. I just got to survive long enough to refill and use another one. Because that's pretty much all Mundus has enough life for at this point. Is one more strike of the dragon pulse thing. Okay. Come on. One more hit. Let's go. We're almost there. He's going to fly away. I'm going to have the untouchable, aren't I? Nope, I'm dead again. So we're going to break down the shield and use the special ability this time. Good news is that I'm learning from my mistakes and also packing a little bit heavier this time because because consumables really don't mean much. If you have them and you're going into the final battle of the game, it's pretty well useless to save them at this point, which is kind of what I'm getting at is there's no point in letting this sit for no apparent reason. If I can do a third of his health bar in one single strike, and build up 5 devil's gauges in one strike. Well, there we go. We have made tremendous progress. Is it a little bit cheap? Absolutely. But also, this is the final boss. Anything goes. Come on. Just a little bit closer so that I can actually deal damage to this thing. Let's heal up to full health again because that seems like a pretty important piece of information to have. Thing to have right now. Dealing damage to Mundus again. We're at 4 bars of health. Run through one more time with the dragon. I think it's the more charges I have of my devil trigger, the easier or the more damage it does. I'm just worried that this is a two-parter and I am spending everything I've got tackling the first half. That appears to be the case. I think I upset it. Yep. Okay. So now that I understand what I'm getting into here, I have a better chance of fighting him on a equal basis here. The good news is that Mundus was kind enough to make this somewhat easy for me to get to him. And given that I am already dealing with him at a overpowered level, I now just have to figure out how best to restock power. Oh joy. Um so I have the untouchable active. It is usable against the final boss. It also gives me a healing effect. Come on. I'm fine using all of my consumables if that's what it takes to beat Mundus. Because, at the end of the day, they're not useful after this moment in time. And Mundus has crumbled away. I think that means we won. Anyways, I guess this is the finale of my first Devil May Cry video series. If you like what you see, drop a like, leave a subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.
My mother risked her life for me, and now you too. I should have saved you. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you. My father's also here now. Rest in peace.
If you like what you see, drop a like, leave a subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Actually, let's see if there's some credits first. Well, it appears there's yet another mission. Drop in next time. We'll finish this off.